I guess they really wanted Dallas. What is going on, everybody? Now, see, I like this. I don't know how this background works, but I like this. I got my background, I got everything in it. It's badass. Now, let's go to the comments here. What is going on, Big Play Slay? How's it going, buddy? All right, we are doing, with Christmas and everything that happened, I didn't get to do any of my stuff that I wanted to do this week, but I figured let's go ahead and do a post-game reaction about what happened last night. Because, wow, that wasn't even a game. That wasn't even a game last night. So let's go, actually, where we at? Brand. Let me see something here. Because I don't think I got the right blue up. There we go. It's more of a purple of what I got going on right now. All right. I think we're back to, yeah. Merry Christmas. I say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I'm not one of the PC guys out there, so you're right. 56-14. That shit was ridiculous. First, guys, I need to shout out the network. So we're going to go to BGN Sports Media, the YouTube channel. Everything is in the description down below. Shout out to Bird Gang Sports 31, the network, the YouTube network, the Twitter network. Everything is there in the description. BGN Sports Media, the Twitter handles there, the merch link. Look, guys, it's holidays. Everyone can use the extra money. Everyone can use the gifts. We got coffee mugs. You got sweaters. You got all kinds of stuff in that merch link. Excuse me. How about those NFC champs? That's right. We're going to keep this up. So, yesterday, laid down, watched football all day. Of course, I'm hoping, as a Cowboy fan, just to see the face of Eagle fans. I was hoping Giants could be the spoilers, but we knew what it was. They were third string quarterback playing against a mediocre to okay defense, and then you got an okay offense that they're playing that the Eagles have. They went out and they did what they did. I mean, they struggled in the first, quarter and a half, but it was what it was. Or actually, they struggled in the first half. It wasn't until the second half that the Giants made some mistakes that the Eagles capitalized on, and rightfully so. They were playing backups, and you would hope the first stringers of the Eagles, so the Eagles, so this is I already called what's going to happen this week, and so far, pending the game tonight, we're going to see if I'm correct. Everything I said, and I posted on Twitter. Guys, my Twitter handle is there. Follow me on Twitter, where you get a lot of my in-game reactions, because I really don't do live reactions on going live on YouTube. You mainly get what I'm thinking when the game's going down. So what I had going for the end of this week was Green Bay in the 1 slot, Cowboys in the 2 slot. I think it's the Rams 3rd, Tampa 4th. 5th is the Cardinals, and right now it's the Niners in the 6th slot, and then the Eagles in the 7th slot. But depending on if the Saints win tonight, that will move the Eagles to the 6th position, and San Francisco down to 7th. What is going on, Bird Gang 31? We coming up for you, my guy. Yeah. Well, guess what? You better hope, from what I'm seeing on Twitter, Bird Gang, y'all don't want the smoke. Y'all don't want the Cowboys in the first round of the playoffs, especially at home, the way we've been playing and what we just did to Washington last week. You don't want that, from what I'm seeing on Twitter. So you better hope that the Saints win tonight. Because if the Saints win tonight, then that moves y'all to the 6th seed and the 49ers down to the 7th seed. Now, if the Dolphins win, that'll keep y'all at the 6th position. At the 7th position, and that'll keep the Niners at the 6th position is what will happen. What's up, Pim? How about them? This is my dog, Cowboys Face. Subscribe to this guy. This guy puts up great videos. He does great content, high energy, high volume. It's fun to watch, guys. I got 6 people in here. Please let me get some likes, okay? You want all the smoke? Are you sure about that? Because that's going to be a early first round exit, especially if you're playing us in Jerry World. I feel like we can sweep the Eagles this year. I think it can happen too. No. If the Saints win, you stay the 7th seed. No. Hold on. Yeah, if the Saints win, you move up to the 6th seed because it'll be a 3-way tie with yourself, the Saints, and the Niners. And then at that point, it's strength of schedule or some shit like that, conference wins, and that actually moves you up. So that's what happens. So if the Saints win, you move up to the 6th spot, and you'll be playing the Rams is what's going to happen. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Milo. And these dogs, it's like taking care of a child. Anyway, yeah. So because of strength of schedule, y'all would if the Saints win, y'all are playing. Y'all get moved up. So, what's up, NYG? Yes, sir. So let's break it down, okay? So it's a 3-way tie, basically. If the Saints win, it's a 3-way tie. So if the Saints went out, the Niners went out, and you end up losing to the Cowboys in Week 18, then the Saints get in and the Niners get in. So even if you win next week against Washington, you better hope the Niners lose or the Saints lose or both lose, because if they also win their games next week, and I think they play the Falcons next week, the Saints do, because the Niners are playing the Texans. The Niners are playing the Texans. No, the Saints are playing – they're playing Carolina. And you just saw what happened to Carolina, how they got their ass beat against Tampa. So, yeah. So, y'all better hope that the Saints lose at some point, or even the Niners lose at some point. But anyways, let's get into the post-game reaction and what happened last night, because I did not expect that last night at all. I've been watching a lot of, or hearing or reading a lot of guys on Twitter about the get right game, and these are some get right games that we got. And last week we looked god awful. We looked awful, and it scared me if we were going to be playing like this on the offense side of the ball, going up against certain teams once we finally got to the postseason. Because when you get to the postseason, it's the cream of the crop. It's the cream of the crop. And yeah, you can get a home game and whatnot, and depending on where you fall in the seeding, you will be like, for us, we will get home field advantage in the wild card and the divisional round if we stay where we're at. And then, of course, we're going into Lambeau, NFC Championship game, which I'm not worried about at all, especially if Rodgers is still playing with a broken foot, a broken toe. I'm not worried about that at all. What is up, 301 Cowboys? How's it going, my dude? I'm not worried going into Lambeau with a immobile, or how do you say that, Aaron Rodgers. Guys, I got 8 guys in here, nine people in here. Let me get some likes, please, if you will. I knew from the season the Cowboys will win the divisions, hands down. You have other fan base be talking shit. Yeah, I mean, when we went on that run, that 6-1 run, and the Eagles and the whole division was shitting the bed, we were going to win this. It was a matter of who's going to get to 11 wins first. That was my thing. That was what I had said, is whoever reaches 11 wins first wins the division. That's what's happening. But last night, the debacle, I wish I still had it in here, of the "We Want Dallas" chants. I don't know. This ain't it. Nope, that ain't it. Oh, those are. Oh, here it is.
Dallas! We want Dallas! We want Dallas! We want Dallas! We want Dallas!
We want. Wow. So last night the game happened, right? Kickoff, whatnot, and it's like last week was supposed to be a get right me game. Didn't happen. We played like shit against the Giants. The offensive side did. We won another game solely on the defense back, because let's face it, Dak Prescott didn't look that good again last week. It just wasn't happening. Now, I know you can sit there and say, well, some of our wide receivers were dropping balls and whatnot. Yes, I get it, but Dak Prescott looked inaccurate a lot last week, as he had the past, 6-7 games? Something like that, right? He had looked very inaccurate. And I'm thinking, holy crap, here we go. We're winning games solely on the defenses. And I have the PTSD of the defense not being as good as what it is now for the past, 15 years of us having a horrible defense, right? 20 years of us having a horrible defense and having Romo to carry us throughout a lot of these games back in the day. And now you have the defense carrying this offensive team, especially with Dak Prescott playing the way he was. So when the first series happened, I was thinking, here we go again. This is going to be a nightmare. It's going to be a struggle. We're going to finally get it going late in the third quarter, and it's just going to look like we mollywop these guys, even though if you look at the totality of the game, we didn't. But after that first series, Trayvon Diggs, I don't know what it is about these quarterbacks that they just don't understand. But first play of the game for Washington, interception. Once that happened, the momentum shift. The momentum shifted to the Cowboys, and guess what? Dak scored, threw a touchdown, threw another touchdown, and then another touchdown, and then it was a pick six, and then another touchdown. It was a massacre. It was a Christmas Day massacre. Okay, it wasn't even Christmas Day. It was the day after Christmas massacre at Jerry World is what it was. It was ridiculous. Look, I'm going to say this. If our offense plays the way it did last night, where Dak Prescott, because look, I've been on Dak since he's been playing like doo-doo the past 7 weeks, calling him trash, calling him average, calling him all kinds of names, because that's what he is, right? That's what he is. Dak finally had a game, right? Dak finally had a game where I think, all right, and I don't say this about Dak, that I think that if the defense wasn't playing as well as it did last night or had an off night, I think you can put the game on Dak's shoulders and he will win you the game. That's how I felt last night, to be honest with you. To be honest with you, that's how I felt. And it was an awesome feeling to finally see Dak, who, look, and I said this last night. I don't mind this. I don't care about the score, right? I didn't give a shit that we were blowing them out. Like, that had nothing to do with what I wanted to say. If we play the way we play, like if Dak plays the way he played last night with accuracy, with poise, running in certain situations when we need him to run the ball instead of standing in the pocket and try and be looking like he's scared to run, and he did what he did last night, I am okay with him getting $40 million. I am okay with it. Because he's doing all he can to win us the game instead of sitting back in the pocket, reading too much into the defense and making bad plays. I've been wondering how much longer will Rodgers last with that foot. I don't know. I do not know. But I will tell you this. If he escapes into the NFC Championship game and we somehow get there and we got to face him in Lambeau and we win that game, I don't care who we're playing. We are winning the Super Bowl if that happens. If that happens. Now, I'm trying to say this as quick as possible because I'm not trying to have anyone snip my shit saying that we're going to win it all, because that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, if somehow we face Aaron Rodgers in the NFC Championship game, because that's the only time we're going to face him this year, right? Is if we see him in the NFC Championship game in Lambeau with that foot and our defense, no, it's a wrap. It's a wrap, homies. You guys drafted well. Defense look, we are now. Yeah. It's going to be like 18. You guys win the division. We go. That's not what's going to happen. If y'all make it into the because there's still an if. Like I said, you better pray the Saints lose. I think is what it is. Actually, if the Saints win, you want the Saints to lose, to be honest with you. You want the Saints to lose, because if the Saints win tonight and they win next week, which they very well could, even if you win next week, right? And then the Niners win next week. And then we play y'all in the playoffs. I mean, we play y'all in week 18 and everyone else wins out but y'all. Guess who's going to the playoffs? Not the Eagles. And not the Eagles. So it doesn't matter, because y'all are not going further into the playoffs than what we are going to go this year. It's not going to happen. You don't have the team to do it. See, this is my thing. This is why I laugh at Eagle fans a lot of the time, because y'all play bad teams and either you struggle in the first half and then you kind of blow them out, or it's kind of a close game the whole way and y'all win. And y'all win on a close game, and you give all this praise to Jalen Hurts even the team and Sirianni when y'all don't look at the game entirely and how bad y'all played. Like, y'all played bad against the Giants. Now, what happens when you play a team that actually can get it going the whole game, right? And you're not playing a third-string quarterback with second and third-string guys on their offensive side of the ball. Your offense will get better. Watch Dak have to play his game. Yep. He did. Dak played amazing last night. He played amazing. I give credit where credit is due, and homie played great. I was excited, and like I said, if that man played like that every game, where he wasn't scared to run, where he was accurate, I can understand the drops. You know what I mean? Like if wide receivers were to drop the ball, that's on the wideouts. That's not on Dak. But when he's putting it on the hands right there between the numbers, these guys are catching it. Accurate throws, running when he needs to. I am okay with Dak Prescott getting paid that $40 million. I don't know. We'll see. You might get the 6th seed. Like I said, if the Saints win tonight for the week, you will be at the 6th seed position, and the Niners will be at the 7th. Saints lose tonight. No, Saints win tonight. You get the 6th seed. Okay, and you're not beating anyone either. So I don't understand. It's not if we go. Sure, buddy. If the Saints win out, the Niners win out, and you lose to the Cowboys or lose to Washington, y'all are out of the playoffs. And the way it looks with the Niners next week or this upcoming week playing the Texans, even though they shocked the Chargers, and that's not a surprise because the Chargers are the Chargers. They are what they are. But the Niners played a good Tennessee team, so I can understand that loss. But they're playing the Texans this week. I don't think the Niners are losing. And I want to say, let me see, week 17, the Saints are playing Carolina. They're going to win. So the Saints win tonight. They win next week. They play the Niners, and then the Niners play the Texans next week. And then y'all play Washington. And then us. All in all, why did NFL have to change playoff brackets? We 2 seed right now, but no bye. I wanted that 1 seed. No, I know. I want that 1 seed also. Our last hope for us to get that 1 seed is that Vikings game this upcoming week, which is a possibility. It is. If Dalvin Cook comes back, it's a strong possibility we could get that 1 seed as long as we handle our business. But even at the 2 seed, we don't get a bye, which is okay with me because I really don't want rest. I want to keep it rolling. We will get home field advantage throughout the playoffs until the championship game, pending the Packers don't lose in the divisional round. Eagles can't beat Packers, Rams, Bucks. No, they can't. The Eagles struggled in the first half against the Giants out of all teams. Yeah, I know. It's like they struggled bad in the first half. And the only reason why they even got momentum is because they got it was an interception. It wasn't a pick six. It was an interception. Like, what? I'm not saying we're going far. We may get put out early realistically, but y'all not going anywhere either. See, that's the thing with Eagle fans, and it cracks me up, is that their happiness is predicated on whether the Cowboys go far or not. You know what I mean? Like what the Cowboys do. If the Cowboys win or lose, if they lose, I'm pissed off. If the Eagles win, whatever, right? But if the Cowboys win and the Eagles lose, that just makes me even more happy. Like I'm not the Eagles where if the Eagles win and the Cowboys win, I'm pissed. Like the way these Eagle fans are. It's not like I'm not like that. So I laugh at y'all. You happy playing against Redskins and they're bad. I mean, I don't know where to begin with this. You're literally struggled in the first half against the shit Giants team, the horrible Giants team. You were tied 3-3 with the Giants. Struggled. And you're going to sit there and tell me that you are making the playoffs when you straight up struggled against the Giants in the Heineke's back. Cowboys made Heineke look like shit. Your defense is garbage, first of all. What do you think Heineke is going to do to y'all? That defense that y'all have, that they have, they got their guys back. That defense is going to It's gonna be different. It's gonna be different this week when y'all play Washington. Trust me on that. Especially what happened. Normally when a team gets beat the way they did, and then a team wins the way they did, your team, and those two teams got to play each other. Normally, the team that got beat the way as badly as they did come out and normally dominate the next game. Niners play Rams. I think Rams will win. Niners play Rams. I think Rams win. We will be 10-7. I will be. How will you be 10-7? So you're telling me you're gonna sweep the next 3 games, or now the next 2 games? You're telling me you're gonna beat the Dallas Cowboys? Based on what? If you play the way you did against the Giants, you really think you're gonna beat the Dallas Cowboys? Give me a break. What's up, Cowboys X Factor? How's it hanging, my dude? Hopefully, Cowboys offense last night can show up against good teams. I think they will. I think they can. I think it's going to happen as long as we're clicking like this. But now you got to understand that the reason why it is the way it was last night was because Zeke and Pollard were getting good chunks on first down, running the ball, establishing. Did you see the way these guys were biting on play action for Dak? Did y'all see that? It was crazy. Bro, my dad and my brother fell asleep during the game last night. That's how bad the Eagles played in the first half. Yeah, dude, I was watching that game. I actually thought the Giants were somehow going to pull off a miracle and win, especially when it was tied 3-3. I straight up thought that was going to happen. Yep, it sure is. I am doing good. It's time to end your season in Jerry World, baby. So this idiot somehow thinks that the Eagles are going to end the Cowboys season in Jerry World, which he doesn't understand. He doesn't understand much of anything. So like I was saying earlier, if the Saints win tonight, homie, you actually move up into the 6th seed. You actually move up into the 6th seed, and you actually be playing the Rams if the season were to end. Now, if the Saints win out, the Niners win out, and you lose these next 1 of 2 games, which I can see y'all losing to us more than likely, you know you're out of the playoffs, right? You better hope for a Niners loss or a Saints loss, because even if that happens and you lose one of these next 2 games, y'all still are in the playoffs. Y'all still make it. So I don't know how you're gonna end our season in Jerry World, especially with a bad offense like y'all have, with the way our defense is playing. That shit makes me laugh. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing else. Yeah, I like the defense is playing right now. Me too. I mean, this is an exciting defense. And the more teams that we play that are bad builds our confidence going into these stronger teams. And as good as we are, and if you have that confidence, Cowboys beating Cardinals this week. Cowboys defense are going to destroy. Oh, I know we're beating the Cardinals. I know that was going to happen. I know they don't have. I mean, DeAndre Hopkins is their dude. He's gone. Where you hiding? So you think Cowboys and Eagles will play in the playoffs? Cardinals have gone. Yep. We're going to end the Eagles season in week 18. I know. Then the only way we end it is if the Saints do their part and win these next 3 games and the Niners win the next 2 games. And if they lose to us week 18, their season's over with. Dallas will find a way to play us. I don't know how we'll find a way to play y'all. because we're not losing to the Cardinals and we're not losing to y'all. Because if we actually lose to y'all, somehow you will end up in the 7th seed, and that'll push us down into the 3rd or 4th seed, and we don't play y'all. And that means you'll end up playing either the Rams or Tampa, which y'all will get destroyed by one of those two teams, to be honest with you. And you know that. And you, to be honest with you, you really don't want to face the Cowboys. I know you don't. You're just saying that. I saw your video. It made me laugh. It was a good laugh for me. D-Hop is heard. Bill O'Brien is a clown. I know. Guys, I'm not going to be on here much longer. I just want to do a little post-game spit real quick. Don't know what he's laughing at, but all I know is Cowboys are NFC champs. Actually, let's fix that because there we go. That's what I wanted to fix. I knew it didn't look right. They want the face. They want to face the Cowboys because it's hard to beat a team 3. We've done it already to the Eagles before, and we swept them. We beat them twice in the regular season, and then we played them in the playoffs, and we straight up destroyed them in Philly, mind you, in Philly that year. It was in the play. I think it was like 44-6 or 9 or some shit when we played them in the playoffs like that. It was ridiculous. Assuming Cowboys in week 18, winning. Yep. I live in the DMV, and it's been quiet in DC after we destroyed the Deadskins. As it should be. They don't want Dallas now. Cowboys need the... No, I know. I would love that. 2009, okay. That's when the last time that happened. So, Dave, I need you to try to make a believer out of me. The way y'all played against the Giants in the first half, if y'all did that to the Cowboys, do you think, like if your defense and your offense played like that against the Cowboys in the first half, do you honestly think that the game would still be in reach for y'all to make a comeback in the second half? And if you do, explain yourself. Being a bench is apparently only Cowboys have powers of winning games. Oh, I know. The one that we custom made. Yep. Last few years we played you last game. We have beaten you over the years, so it's not guaranteed it'll happen. You do know that, like, when y'all play us the last week of the season, we've already either locked in the division or y'all have locked in the division, and we're not playing for anything. So, like, we're not playing our dudes. You know that, right? I mean, these aren't starters versus starters type of deal. When we play out week 18, if there are serious implications of who's going to the playoffs and who's getting the certain seeding, we're not like we're going to start our starters throughout these next 2 weeks, because depending on win or lose, we may go to the 1st seed. We can drop all the way to the 4th seed. So we're playing our guys straight through, just so you know. I can't wait to play Aaron Rodgers. He's not ready for our defense. I'm trying to warn. Oh, I know. I'm excited. I am. But I want to say that block, Corey Clement, that block was the sweetest block I have ever seen. Ever seen. That allowed Cowboy number 19 to win. I mean, not to win, to score another touchdown. That game last night was out of this world, man. Washington is 0-2. They will bring their own benches. Are they? Oh, when they bring their own benches. Yep. There was a display of power last night. Yep, there sure was. We have swept the She-Gulls 3 times in a season before, and we will do it again if it comes. I know we have. Thank you for beating the Deadskins. Oh, you're welcome. I'm sure he does. But you know, it's gonna be funny to watch. It's gonna be a great. This is the job's not done. The job's not done. I'm not. Look, am I happy that we won? That we're NFC champs? Yeah. But am I excited about it? Is that what my whole thing is to win the NFC championship? No. The job's not done. I'm not going to be happy just making it to the playoffs like the way these Eagle fans are. They're happy that they made it to the playoffs. That's their whole That's their whole stint right now, is that we were supposed to be three-win team. We've won X amount of games so far, and look, we're the 6th seed. That's what they're happy about. That's what their thing is right now. They're not on the same level as us. We have played you last week. It has been starters versus starters and come down to the divisional prime time. We had no receivers and beat you fourth and beat you. Was it 19 or we lost? You sure it was for the division? Maybe, I don't remember. Exactly. The job is not done yet. We want more. And it wasn't starters versus starters because y'all had backups and y'all beat us for, I forget what it was. It was the cold. It was 2019. We didn't have our like all of our top guys in either, I don't think. And y'all beat us with backups. And let me make sure because I'm pretty sure you're right. Oh yeah, 8-8. We finished 8-8. I finished 9-7 and got to the playoffs. That was that last game. That is correct. But it is what it is. Y'all beat us. Great. Good job, I guess. But I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening, especially since this is a different type of team that I'm seeing this year. Rams will beat the Ravens 40-plus points. Ravens defense is a mess. We will see. We will see. I don't know. Lamar Jackson's coming back. They've kind of fallen from grace themselves along with the Cardinals. So we will see what happens. We will. But guys, I'm going to go on and get up out of here. I had fun for this, 40 minutes that we did it, that we came on here and talked. The Cowboys, I'm just going to say this. The Cowboys are a scary team right now. And they're going to be a scary team. If we can stay clicking on all cylinders the way we are. The special teams got involved last night. Our defense does what it does. And our offense finally was clicking on all cylinders. Our guys were catching balls. Our quarterback was finally playing up to his contract level, in my opinion. Right? A lot of people say he was playing finally elite style quarterback. I guess to me, I need to see more before I want to call him elite or anything like that. But he was finally playing up to that contract, and it's not very often that he does play up to that contract, but he finally did, and I was extremely happy about it. You had T.O. at 1 point, division title, last game starters. We won, and it's been – dude, you're talking like 2012, 11, 9, 8. You're talking like over a decade ago, homie. Like, you're talking forever ago. I'm not talking about any of that stuff right now. I was kind of sad we didn't put up 60 points against Washington. I really was. But guys, all right, it's been fun. We got other streams coming that are going to be on today that I'm going to go ahead and watch. But 50 burger. Okay, let's get out of here. All right, guys. Well, I had fun. I'm out. Peace.